Lord Netsu here, and today we're going to be doing a new Naruto What If, and this is What If Naruto was neglected, and yeah, basically, from the very basically I'm just going to say this, right now, this, I'm basically going to have it so, yeah, Sasuke ain't the reincarnation of Ashura. Oh wait, no, it was Indra that he was the reincarnation of. If I'm right, please remind me in the comments below. And yeah, he's not the reincarnation of Ashura, so yeah. And yeah, when Naruto was born, he is a few minutes, like 12 seconds before two other children. And these other two children are Menma and Yuka. Yeah. Basically, everyone is going to think that, well, everyone that, yeah, okay. I'm going to just list off the people that think that either Menma or Yuka are the chosen one. Well, the prophesied one. Menma, Kushina, Jiraiya, Tsunade, and pretty much everyone that knows of the prophecy thinks that it's either Menma or Yuka, not Naruto. Okay, basically throughout the 4 years before Naruto's yeah, pretty much throughout the 4 years he's born, well, throughout the 4 years of the first 4 years of their lives, yeah, basically Naruto's trying to get his attention out of his dad or mom. The first 2 years he's trying to get both of his parents' attention and trying to make them proud, but yeah, they only care about Menma and Yuka. Oh wait, I forgot to mention this. When the Nine Tails attacked, basically everything goes the same except one single thing. Alright, here goes. When Minato was about to do the Reaper Death Seal, the third Hokage went there and was like, no, I do it. And yeah, the third Hokage already knew, like, pretty much already saw Naruto as the right one. Because, yeah, he's gonna have a lot. Once it, yeah, unknowns to, parents, Minato and Kushina weren't trying to sense their chakras at the moment, but the third Hokage was. And the third Hokage couldn't tell that this boy has 2 times as much chakra than either Menma or Yuka. So he put 25% of pretty much 25% of the Kyuubi's chakra in Yuka, Menma. And then put the rest, even the soul, into Naruto. And Naruto could easily take it. Even the soul. Pretty much 100% of the soul. Yuka and Menma don't have any of the soul. They just have chakra of the Nine Tails. So, yeah. And basically, Naruto's just been trying to get his parents' attention throughout the 4 years. For his first 4 years. They really don't care about him. And then when Jiraiya comes to Minato and Kushina about the prophecy, yeah, they just immediately think that it's either Menma or Yuki. Yuka. Because the prophecy says a child of this fourth hope of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki is will be the one to bring peace to the world. And yet, so they pretty much just take. And when it came to Naruto, yeah, they just pretty much just placed him in a apartment, pretty much the same apartment he's in. And I'm gonna say they did this at the age of, when he was at the age of 5. He's technically the oldest out of the 3 of them. And Mama and Yuka didn't like him at all. So yeah, this works perfectly. And he read a lot of books. Actually, no, he didn't yet. And I'm gonna say, a few months later, Naruto is pretty much just walking through the streets of Konoha, and he pretty much sees people beating up. Actually, no, he wouldn't. This wouldn't happen yet at all. So yeah, and I'm gonna say this is the right now would be the day of that fox hunt thing. And since all of them think that Naruto is the demon fox, they just go after him alone. And yeah, Perch. He just runs into the woods. And the villagers can't find him, so they just stop. So yeah, and then basically Naruto's just walking through the woods. And then he sees a wild puppy. Yes, I am doing this. But I will show you what this dog's fur looks like. And if you guys this breed, this dog is the most. It's gonna be one of the most. Gonna be in the most powerful breed. Yeah, this is what the dog's fur looks like. So basically, imagine that as a puppy. At first, it was growling at him and barking, but then when Naruto just held out, just walked closer to it, it started to calm down. And then when Naruto just started patting its head, it just started wagging its tail, something like, yep. And yeah, Naruto would just pick it up. Yeah, and be like, yeah, it would just be scratching under his chin, and yeah, I would like it very much. And yeah, Naruto would like, what should I call you? And yeah, then he'd be like, oh, I don't know, Vixen. And yeah, the puppy would just do a happy bark. And yeah, Naruto like, Vixen it is. So yeah. And throughout the years, Naruto has been reading books in the library. And when we get to the beginning of the anime, yeah, Naruto has learned everything in the library. Except the books that are are pretty much for people that are not getting pretty much anything above that, he doesn't know. And I'm gonna say, Vixen is so smart that, well, basically he's as smart as Naruto. And Naruto right now is basically, if Naruto had all the knowledge of the village, he would be smarter than Minato. So right now, he's only half as smart as Minato. So, and basically right now, at this point, Naruto's chakra control is a 7. And yet, oh wait, when Naruto was 8, he pretty much at the age of 8, he pretty much went into a shop, and he had like a lot of money because he was saving up his money that he was given. He had enough to buy this sword. If you guys know exactly which sword this is, it's kind of gonna be like that one, but it ain't gonna be exactly that one. It'll be very powerful when Naruto's using it. With anyone else, yeah, it's just a regular sword. But with Naruto, it's gonna be very powerful because of the way he's gonna use it. Basically, okay, so Naruto's ninjutsu is a 5 out of 20. His taijutsu, 6 out of 20. Genjutsu, 3 out of 20. Swordsmanship, 5 out of 20. And chakra control, 7 out of 20. So, yeah. And he has 3 chakra natures. Wind, lightning, and fire. So, yeah, that's a good combination in my opinion. And pretty much we get to the beginning of the anime, and yeah, Naruto has just been hiding his power. And at this point, Vixen is as big as Okamaru. Basically, Kiba's dog. He's as big as him at that point. So, yeah. And, yeah. And we get to... Oh, wait. And basically, Vixen and Naruto have a better bond than Kiba and Oromaru. So, yeah, pretty much, Vixen and Naruto can read each other's minds. So, like, Vixen can talk to Naruto through his mind. So, yeah, this is gonna be a very good relationship. Pretty much, Vixen sees Naruto as a big brother. And I'm gonna say this. Vixen doesn't trust anyone but Naruto. So if anyone from Kiba's clan tries to touch him, yeah, he's just gonna snap at them. So yeah. Especially if they even wanted to get close to him, Naruto would just have to hold him. So Vixen would calm down. And yet, after Naruto was 9, well, actually, pretty much by the time he was 10, he started bringing Vixen with him. You know, I'm just gonna say this. Vixen was basically able to do water styles and can, well, basically he can do water, fire, you know, basically, he is the strongest type of dog you can find. And he's able to do water styles. And fire and wind. So, yeah. Yeah, at this point, Naruto's just using weights without anyone realizing it. And when it comes to the exams, yeah, basically, Uraraka. Okay, when it comes to the day of the tuning exams, Uraraka and Naruto have the same relationship. Uraraka, when it's Naruto's turn for the tuning exams, well, for the Naruto ninja exam test, pretty much everyone thinks that he's gonna fail. And he passes easily. It's like, since Kurama's ain't even. Oh yeah, and Naruto and Kurama had met when he was 10. I'm gonna do a little bit of flashback. And yeah, when Naruto went to sleep when he was 10, Kurama put it into his mindscape. And then when Naruto saw Kurama, he just like, And he thinks of his dog, and he sees how Kurama looks. It's like, he kind of look like Vixen. And yeah. And yeah. Actually, no. Naruto would just be like, you look like Vixen, but as a fox. And Kurama would be like, who the hell are you talking about? Naruto would be like, my dog, Vixen. And he just pretty much popped an image of Vixen in the mindscape. And yeah, Kurama was like, oh, I guess I do. And yeah, Kurama just say what he is and what he's doing in his mouth, in here. And yeah, Naruto like, oh, cool. So I'm gonna mess up my chakra network or no? And yeah, I'm like, no. I feel like I'm gonna help you. And I was like, oh. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to get your transfers? And yeah. Nine Tails was like, yep. And Naruto like, oh, by the way, what is your name? And yeah, I'm like, the name's Kurama. And yeah, I'm like, cool. So, since you're in my body, you want to make a neutral relationship? And yeah, Kurama like, it's like, basically getting to know each other better. And yeah, Kurama like, oh, okay. And yeah, Naruto and Kurama are comrades. That's all they are right now. So yeah, Naruto and Kurama's taught him the shadow clone jutsu, so he can easily pass. So yeah, he passes in Naruto is pretty much, yeah. When Menma and Yuki pass, yeah, Menma, yeah, pretty much. Me telling you, Kushina are there, and like, good job, Yuka. We know you could do it, and yeah. Then they saw Naruto walk out, and yeah, Naruto ain't the one in canon. Basically, he's just a silent type of a person, but he is very powerful, more powerful than Menma and Yuka. Yeah. They barely know how to use chakra right now. They barely know how to use any jutsus yet. Well, Naruto does. He knows how to use a few. Yeah. Basically, Vixen and basically, yeah. Naruto and Kushina haven't seen Naruto in a long time, so when they saw the dog with Naruto, basically Naruto just pretty much holding Vixen right below a hip, pretty much at his belly. Right? And yeah, Vixen and Kushina like, huh? Yeah. And Mama and Yuka haven't seen the dog either, so then like, okay, what? Yeah, Naruto's like, Naruto's just being happy. Yeah, he has the headband on his forehead. Yeah. Minato and Kushina are just being arrogant and be like, man, Yuka could beat him. And yeah, they are wrong. Greatly. Even Vixen can beat them up easily. And yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to do one more thing. He has seals. Well, Kushina hasn't taught Menla or Yuka seals yet. So he has a 6 out of 20 for seals. Yes. In parent. Yeah. When Mizuki tries to do the thing, he fails greatly. And yeah, when the teams are picked, yeah. Pretty much just the same. I'm not gonna say which teams Minla and Yuka are on. No, they would be on a team that's Kushina's. Basically, Minla and Yuka are on a team where Kushina is his sensei. So yeah. And yeah, Naruto has seals right below his weights. And those weights are right below his clothing. And give me a second. I will show you his clothing. Here's the Naruto's outfit. Just imagine there's just one sword on there. That will be Naruto's outfit. So yeah. And Naruto's just been wearing that the whole time for. Well, basically, that's what Naruto's outfit gonna be once he starts being a ninja. For now, he'll just have everything. Well, basically, he'll have the sandals. That much. Yeah, basically, he'll have everything that when he's once he's a ninja, he'll start having everything on there. But for now, he'll only have but throughout his life, he only had the long sleeve black shirt with the orange stripes and black pants with those sandals. So yeah, that's what Naruto looks like. Naruto's outfit looks like. But now, it's gonna have the handband and those bracelet things and the things at the bottom for the lower part of his legs. So yeah, he'll have that. But he doesn't have his sword out, guys. It's in a seal. So yeah. So yeah. Naruto just has a seal on his. He actually has a seal on his hand for the sword. Actually, no, he has it on his wrist. So, yeah. Pretty much when Kakashi gets there, Naruto's like, you're late. Kakashi Hatake. Yeah. Like, oh. Kakashi in his mind's like, oh. So, he knows me. And yeah. Kakashi like, alright. Meet me on the roof. And yeah, Naruto's like, fine. And then he'll just pretty much just walk out before anyone else did. And then once Kakashi couldn't see him anymore, Naruto just bicycled straight to the roof. Yeah, and Kakashi like, okay, not wasting time. And yeah, Naruto would just be sitting there waiting. And he would have Vixen right, and Vixen would just hop onto his head. Well, actually, no, he would just hop onto Naruto's lap. Yeah, Naruto just pet Vixen while he's would just be paying attention to Vixen until everyone got there. Then once everybody got there, Kakashi was like, oh, and Kakashi will, yeah, pretty much when everybody's trying to get, yeah, once they got there, oh yeah, and Vixen has a scar on his face, like a scar that goes across his eye. Yeah, like Naruto, and yeah, I was like, yeah, and yeah, he's like, hey, and Naruto would just look up, like, and yeah, he would see everybody around him, and yeah, Naruto would just look back down, and then Vixen would just hop straight up to his head. Actually, no, Vixen wouldn't. He would just lay down and fall asleep. And yeah, because like, that's so cute. And he would be like, alright, you guys tell me your likes, dislikes, and goals. And yeah, now I'm like, you know, so I would say, if that's what we're doing, then you go first. And yeah, gosh, but would still say the same thing. And yeah, when it comes to Sakura, she says the same thing. Sasuke, he says the same thing. And then when it comes to Naruto is like, my likes, you don't need to know. My dislikes, you don't need to know. My hobbies, you don't need to know. My goal, you don't need to know. You don't need to know anything about me. Yeah, and Sasuke's like, oh, it's kind of like me. Yeah. Like, this was a waste of time. I guess we're going to be on our team's training field tomorrow. And yeah, and Kasha's like, yeah. I'm like, alright, I will go then. I'll be leaving then. And yeah, Kasha's like, he would say the time, and like, whatever. And yeah, he would just, Naruto would just be like, whatever. And then he would just go to the edge. Well, actually, no, before he would stand up, he would just scratch Vixen's head twice. And yeah, Vixen would immediately wake up in this. And basically, Vixen would be saying, what is it? What is it, Naruto? Naruto would just pretty much be saying back by his mind, time to go. Yeah. Vixen would just be like, okay, but everybody else would just hear, yep. Yeah. And basically Naruto's just walking, and then he goes to the edge. And then Kagashi's kind of worried, and he's like, Naruto, no. Naruto's like, I'll be fine. And then he just pretty much beats himself all off the building. And then Vixen jumped right onto him. And yeah, basically, Naruto just had his back towards the ground. And Kashi was actually scared for Naruto's life. And then he just sees Naruto. Actually, yeah, he just went to the edge to see where Naruto is, and then he didn't see him anymore. He was just gone. And yeah, kind of like, that was weird. Okay, and yeah, then start running. And Sasuke didn't know what happened. So I was like, nah, we don't care. And pretty much, now we're gonna get through the next day. And it's pretty much gonna go to mechanics. Naruto to even try to help those two. And then Naruto's like, Roxanne, you ready? And Big Chicken just like, yeah. Yeah, then both of them would just rush at Kakashi. And yeah, Kakashi's really, oh, there's Naruto like, looks like I'm finally gonna go. No, actually, before he even moved to Kakashi, Naruto would just like, so Kakashi, is it alright if I put the other one in a Genjutsu real quick? And yeah, like, what for? Like, I still want to make, yeah. Actually, no, no, he wouldn't say that. He would just be like, now, where is, there he is. And then he would just immediately put a very strong Genjutsu on Sasuke, which Sasuke can't break. Yeah, like, alright, let's go. And yeah, Naruto like, finally. It would be stretching, like, finally. It's been forever since I've been able to go, oh. And yeah, guys like, oh, you haven't? And like, no. I've been having my power this whole entire time. And guys like, oh, let's see that then. And I'm like, first, let me do something real quick. And yeah, then guys like, alright, and I'm like, could you give me a minute? I need to take some stuff off. And yeah, gosh, like, oh, okay. Then once Naruto just grabbed his shirt, he would it would look like he was kind of struggling. And then he would take it off and throw it down. Actually, no, he would just he would take his shirt off, and to Kakashi, it would look like he was actually struggling a little bit. A tiny bit. And then he slowly takes off. Then once it falls to the ground, it just makes a crater. And you know, Kakashi like, ugh. Weighted clothing. And no, they're like, yeah. But yeah, he would have a short sleeve black shirt on under it. And he was like, alright. And then he would just lift up his pant legs, and yeah, Kakashi would see more weights. And he would just take those off. Like, and then he would drop those. And those would be a tiny bit bigger craters. And yeah, Kakashi would be like, oh wow. No, but yeah. And he would finish stretching and be like, that's better. Now, Kakashi, you want to do this hand to hand or sword to sword? And yeah, Kakashi was like, oh, you have a sword? I was like, yeah. So, Kakashi, which one? And yeah, Kakashi was like, sword to sword. And it's like, this will be more fun then. And yeah, he would just bring out his sword and grab onto it. And yeah, Kakashi was like, oh, the sword? Your sword, it looks pretty good. It's like, oh, thank you. Now, shall we begin? Yeah. They would do a long fight, yeah. Kakashi would actually realize Naruto's actually pretty good with a sword. And yeah, Kakashi would then do a water style. Water. I can't say that he already knew this due to Water Dragon Jutsu. And then Naruto like, and he'd just go through hand signs real fast. And yeah, Kakashi would realize, then Kakashi would bring up his headband to show the Sharingan, and yeah, he would barely be able to see it. Then Naruto would stop and be like, fire style. Fire dragon jutsu. And yeah, gosh, his eyes would widen. I'm like, wait, what? And yeah, then he would just. Then both of them would just clash with each other. So yeah, and then pretty much once a catch screen had created, Naruto just pretty much jumped straight through it and was ready to slash at Kakashi. And yeah, then Naruto just quickly switched his hands because he had it in his right at first. And then once the smoke cleared, well, pretty much when Kakashi was trying to find Naruto, because yeah, Naruto wasn't pretty much made it to where Kakashi couldn't sense him. Naruto was pretty much right beside him. Actually, no, while he was in the smoke, he pretty much did a Shadow Clone Jutsu. And that Shadow Clone just spun him around and made him pretty much go faster towards Kakashi. And then once Naruto got out of the smoke, he just slashed at the bells and grabbed them. And then the Shadow Clone, yeah, then Naruto would just throw his sword back into the fog, the fog, and yeah, then the Shadow Clone would grab the sword and go straight for Kakashi and slash at the mask. And then the mask would be cut off. And yeah, and Kakashi would, whoa. He would see his mask just go over his face. Go past his face. And like, really touch his face? And we see that the mask got cut off. And like, well, Naruto, you're pretty good. And yeah, Naruto, like, am I too good for you to be able to see this? And yeah, Kakashi would immediately look down and like, wait, what? And Naruto, then he would look back at Naruto and he would see that he had the bells. And Naruto, like, I think that was a little bit too easy in my opinion. We're not going all out, Kakashi. And yeah, Kakashi like, no. And it's like, don't underestimate anyone. That's the number one rule. That's a rule you should always follow. It's kind of stupid that you didn't think of the possibility of a kid being strong. Yeah. Anyway, let's do this. And then he just grab both of the bells and just throw them directly towards Sakura and Sasuke. And Naruto like, alright, I should do it. And then Naruto would just quickly grab all his stuff, put it back on him, and Naruto resealed his sword, and then he would release both of the Genjutsus. And like, ha! And yeah, then both of the Genjutsus would just dispersing Kakashi would like, oh, you're pretty good. Naruto would just be like, the battle we had, shh. And yeah, Kakashi would like, okay. And yeah, then Sasuke and Sakura would see the bells going straight towards them, and they would just grab it. And yeah, then Kakashi would say, alright, you guys won. You guys win. And yeah, they're like, huh? And yeah. Naruto would actually say this. Kakashi would say it, and yeah, Naruto would like, Naruto would just sigh and be like, I have no time for this. Good luck with this team. Good luck with those two. You're gonna need it. Yeah, Kakashi would be like, what do you mean? And Naruto would just be like, remember, one of them is a fangirl. And yeah, like, oh. And like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to play nice with them. I'm just gonna leave them behind. If they get lost during our fights, oh well. They will lose if they are not ready. And yeah, guys, you actually see why Naruto's like this. I'm like, oh, okay. And yeah, Naruto would go back to his house. That's where I end it off for now. Anyway, if you like this, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.